very much for all of you being here. I've only been in Delaware just about 6 months, so I may be one of the newest faces, but I'm privileged to be a part of your team now. DPP has the word partnership in it, not just because it sounded good probably to the consultants who came up with it, but in fact that's how economic development happens. Whether it's intentional or not intentional, and I like to think that we're now doing things extremely intentionally to be that way. If you look, people often ask me, what do we do? And today, if we took a picture of all of us together, is a perfect example of that. There are folks here from private sector, the public sector, and many of us already know each other because we're already working together. And I think that's a good sign for Delaware current and Delaware's future. As I came over here today, I drove from the University and Whist Club, and I went past that beautiful building on the Augustine Cutoff, I hope I said it right, and past Insight. And there's lots of examples in Delaware where something was something at one time and now it's something else. And that's a great example of really Delaware's current and future vitality. Is we've been some things and we're going to be some new things. What's consistent about that, I think, for us for many decades here is that bioscience and life science, however it was called at different times, has been a key factor in that past, that future, and the present. And we have a lot to be proud of. And I think this example, thank you to Ernie and his family for making a commitment. I've already been here 6 months and this site has already changed names once, so we're on that path. I like Avenue North, and a lot of people are looking at this as a key site. But I think we're at that point where the partnership is very visible. Even if it wasn't before, it's very visible now. There's a lot of great things happening. The fact that we get to see Helen and her team, and our teams are together quite frequently, and now with the Division of Small Business, we're in this room or other rooms regularly together. I think that's a good sign for the future of Delaware. Bioscience is one of our key sectors. The leadership picked it out, the consultants concurred, and we're spending a lot of time on that. And one of those places where we're spending a lot of time is to help Delaware tell our story outside Delaware. And bioscience is one of our stories we can tell. And so Helen and our team and a lot of other teams are working on the annual conference that happens called Bio. It's catchy, I guess. And that's going to be in Philadelphia this coming spring. And I think Helen's going to talk a little bit more about that. But that partnership is probably one of the best examples currently of where the partnership is actually not our partnership, but small p, where the partnership across Delaware is already fully engaged and working on that. And we'd love to have more people join us in that effort to tell our story. As I often joke, someone described it early in my time here as we have a great product, but we seem to whisper about it. So we're going to use our outside voices, and we're going to tell our story so people want to become part of it with us, so that you can help them and other people can help them become part of the family here in Delaware, which I'm encouraged is an easy thing to do. Some places I've lived, it's not an easy place to break into, but Delaware is an easy place to break into and become part of the family. So thank you for what you're doing, for this great facility, for allowing it to become the Biodome. And we're excited about the future of bioscience and the partnerships that are already in place. So thank you, Helen.
Congratulations.